All right, time is short, so I'm just gonna do a video update here. I don't have a lot of time left. Got the Aeropack retainer on with JB Weld. These are printed rail guides from Apogee, and they just JB Weld on. They're really nice. Really nice, fat, thick rail guides. I got one at 16 inches and one at an inch. Here are the fillets. I used colloidal or phenolic microballoons in US composite epoxy here, and on the edges here you can kind of see it. Here's a good example. So I drew a line where I wanted to start the taper, and then I tapered with a file. This is the Jim Jarvis method of tapering. It's not as good as his because I didn't plan the ends right. One of the things I need to do is go back and look at how I'm actually creating these ends with the tape barriers I set up, so I can get a more even fillet. The front ones aren't bad, but the back ones, you know, this one is a little bit more ideal than, say, this one. So that's the fin can. Up at the top here, you can see I got the switch band installed. I marked the switch band according to the coupler. This was marked using the slots, and then I rotated the switch band 90 degrees to epoxy it in. Now these are PM nuts. Kind of hard to see here. They're epoxied in on this side. One of the mistakes I made when epoxying them in, and one of the reasons the screws are in, is because I got epoxy in the PM nut, and I had to really work to get those screws to go in easy. So case in note, if you're using PM nuts, best to put some grease in them before you put the epoxy on. So that is this coupler, and then I have the nose cone here and the eBay. And the nose cone, let me set the camera down and take it off. The nose cone uses the Vern Knowles method of motor retention, so I got four 10-30-second screws with couplers in there, and they sit just fine. There's fiberglass cloth put across here and epoxied into place, and what that allows me to do is that allows me to take the bulkhead here and just plop it in. Just set it in and then screw it down with screws. All right.